Warriors NRL Fanatics here back today with a video, but before getting into it, please make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video as well, and comment your thoughts down in the comment section below. But a huge shout out and a massive thanks to Josh from Always Brisbane Broncos for sending in his perspective of the game on Sunday. He gave a bit of a preview as well as score prediction and an anytime try score as well. So may the best team win on Sunday afternoon. Good luck to him and his team. But yeah, go the Mighty Warriors obviously. But thanks to Josh from Always Brisbane Broncos for sending that in. So go check out his YouTube channel, which is Always Brisbane Broncos, and his Instagram page, which is Always Brisbane Broncos. So what I'm going to do is go through the ins and outs for both teams, the key players, as well as the betting prices, the head-to-head stats, the form guide, team stats for the year so far, a score prediction, and an anytime try scorer prediction for this round 23 preview for the Brisbane Broncos and the New Zealand Warriors on Sunday afternoon, which is a 4:05 p.m. kickoff time in Australia, which will be around about 6:05 p.m. in New Zealand. So going through the ins for the Brisbane Broncos now, and the ins are Brendan Pickera, Brodie Croft, Ethan Bullimore, Herbie Farnworth, and Jake Turpin. For the Warriors, Bailey Seranen, Chad Townsend, as well as Dylan Watene-Zelezniak returns from his 1-week suspension. He plays his 150th NRL game this week, so another milestone for another player. Last week it was Peter Hiku. This week is Dylan Watene-Zelezniak. So a huge congratulations and a well done to Dylan on achieving this good milestone. And yeah, hopefully we can get the win for him. Outs for the Broncos, Tyson Gamble and Xavier Wilson. So that's all the ins and outs for both teams. Now to the team list now. For the Broncos, the home team, Tessie News at fullback. On the wing is Corey Oates. And in the centres is Selwyn Cobbo and Herbie Farnworth. And the other winger is Xavier Coates. In the halves is Anthony Milford and Albert Kelly. So the MILF returns into the team. Thomas Fleger is the prop. And Danny Levi is the hooker. Payne Haas is the other prop. And in the second row is Alex Glenn and Jordan Rickey. As well as the lock is Kobe Hetherington. Onto the bench now, and it's David Mead, Riles Kennedy, Ethan Bullimore and TC Rabadi. The reserves, Corey Pace, Brendan Pickera, and Brodie Croft and Jake Turpin. So that makes up the Broncos team. For the Warriors, it's Reece Walsh at fullback, Dylan Watene-Zelezniak, Peter Hiku is in the centres with Adam Pompey, Marcelo Montoya is on the other wing. In the halves is Chanel Harris-Tavita and Sean O'Sullivan. The other prop is Adam Fanua-Blake, and the hooker is Wade Egan. Jermaine Tanoa-Brown is promoted into the starting position, and he's playing in the prop position alongside Payne Haas. And Josh Curran is in the second row with Ewan Aiken, and Bailey Seranen is the lock. Onto the bench is Cody Nikorima, Bunty Afoa, Eliasa Katoa, and Jazz Tavanga. And the reserves are Edward Cozzy, Jackson Frey, Jack Murchie, and Chad Townsend. It's the 22. So, yep. For the Warriors and Broncos, both have named great teams, both strong, and yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, how both these teams go. Now, for key players, for the Broncos, I've gone with Payne Haas, Jordan Rickey, Tessie New, and Anthony Milford. For the Warriors, I've gone with Reece Walsh, Dylan Watene-Zelezniak, Peter Hiku, the halves of CHG, Chanel Harris-Tavita, and Sean O'Sullivan, and Adam Fanua-Blake and Josh Curran. Now, the betting prices for this game, the Broncos are paying $195 from Sportsbet, and the Warriors are $185. Head-to-head stats, both these teams have played 39 times. They're both equal on the stats here, with the Broncos 19 wins, Warriors 19, and there's been one draw. The last meeting, the Warriors won 26 points to 16 on the 4th of July 2020. The Broncos 18-all draw, which was on the 13th of July 2019, and the other result was 2019 May the 25th. The Warriors 2, Broncos 8. Now the form guide, for the Broncos, they lost to the Roosters last week, 20 points to 21. They lost to the Knights, 28 points to 20. They won against the Cowboys, 37 to 18. And they lost to the Panthers, 18 to 12. And they lost to the West Tigers, 42 points to 24. Now for the Warriors' recent results, they won against the Bulldogs, 24 to 10. They won against the Sharks, 18-16, and they won against the West Tigers, 18-16 as well. So 3 wins there in a row for the Warriors. And then obviously the last 2 games, 60 to 22 to the Rabbitohs and 30 points to 16 lost to the Panthers. Now for a score prediction for this game and an anytime try scorer, look, I'm going to go with the Warriors to win here, 32 points to 20. I think it'd be a very high-scoring game. Both teams defensively aren't great at all. And, both teams do struggle to close out games. So I'm going to go with the Warriors to win here. Anytime try scorers, I'm going to go with Reece Walsh, Peter Hiku, and Marcelo Montoya. So, that wraps up my round 23 preview between the New Zealand Warriors and the Brisbane Broncos. Good luck. And all the best to Josh from the West Brisbane Broncos. Go the Warriors. And make sure you don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're new. Like the video and comment your thoughts down in the comment section below. But thanks, guys. I'll see you all in the next one.
Hey, guys. Welcome to the Warriors NRL Fanatics Broncos vs Warriors preview. I'm here to do the Broncos side of the preview. Thank you to Warriors NRL Fanatics for asking me to jump on and do the preview for the Broncos. Fanatics asked me to do a score prediction, a rundown of the Broncos season, and key players and in-time try scorers for the video. So that's exactly what I'm going to do. Again, thank you to Warriors NRL Fanatics for having me on the channel. But first of all, I'm quickly going to run down the lineup we have named. I'm actually really excited about this lineup. Tessie New at fullback, on the wing, Corey Oates and Xavier Coates. In the centres, Herbie Farnworth and Selwyn Cobbo. In the halves, Anthony Milford is back with Albert Kelly. In the front row, you got Payne Haas, Thomas Flegler, hooker Danny Levi, back row, Captain Alex Glenn, Jordan Rickey, and Kobe Hetherington at lock. On the bench, you got David Mead, Reece Kennedy, Ethan Bullimore, and TC Rabati. It's a strong lineup. Warriors have named a pretty strong lineup, as I'm sure Warriors and NRL Fanatics will go over. But I'm going to run down the season a little bit. Now, the first half of the season wasn't the greatest. I think Kevy was still trying to find the identity of the players and the way we want to play. And once we got Dave Donaghy into the club and once we got Ben Eichen into the club, I think the players have gotten a lot more confident in their game and we're playing with a lot of intensity. We're playing with a lot of heart. And there's a grit and determination in the team now. And I'm really excited for the next year with adding Capewell and Reynolds into the squad. But yeah, I'm really excited to see what we have to do next year to make the 8. But as for a score prediction for this game, I think it's going to be a really close one. Look, I thought Broncos should have won last week. I think everyone knows Broncos should have won last week. Ripped off by the referee. I think the boys will come out firing after that loss last week because it wasn't in our control. I think we want to win this week where it's in our control, where we don't, it's not up to the referee to decide the game. I'm going to go 26-20 Broncos. I think it'll be a really close game. I think Reece Walsh is going to have a blinder for the Warriors against the Broncos. His first time playing against them, so I think he'll be firing. And for us, I think our standout player will be probably Payne Haas again, or I think Herbie might be great off his return. Anytime try scorers, I am going to go Reece Walsh. He's a dangerous player. And I think Selwyn Cobbo is going to get his first NRL try. So that is my preview for the Broncos-Warriors game. I didn't want to keep it too long for you Warriors NRL Fanatics, but there it is, guys. Subscribe to this man. He's absolutely killing the game right now. And if you want to follow my Instagram, at Brisbane Broncos, I'm sure Warriors NRL Fanatics will put a link in the description. Appreciate you guys. Peace out.